Hello everyone, welcome back to Baby Kid Foods, a channel of delicacy and easy recipes. Guys, if you happen to come across this channel in YouTube, please consider subscribing, view the videos, like and share as much as you can. And remember also to browse for membership pack and switch on the notification bell as well. So guys, I'm back again to this recipe. Remember, this channel deals with African traditional recipes and modern as well. So today I just want to do this local or traditional recipe, Kenyan recipe, one of the top 10 Kenyan recipes in Kenya called Mukimo. So I'm going to do this mokimo. I'm going to serve it with some beef stew. So guys, keep tuned, watch this video until the end, and remember to give it a like. So let's go. These are the ingredients that I have here that I'm going to use for this mokimo. I have here some green maize. They are very, very soft. It's good to use green maize because it's easy and it's very, very soft. I have uh, English potatoes here, and I have spinach. For spinach, you can either use spinach, you can use some green vegetables. Then for the beef, here, this is the beef here. I have red onions, I have tomatoes, and I have garlic and ginger. So the spices that I'm going to use for the beef is just paprika, curry powder, and coriander. So those are the only spices that I'm going to use. But for the mokimo, it is just this, and some onions. So guys, keep tuned. I've just placed my pan to heat. I'm going to start by making mokimo first. So the first thing I put here are these. I'll put in my potatoes inside to boil, and this green maize. I'm going to let this boil fast. So keep tuned and see what we're going to do next. So meanwhile, while my beans and potatoes are boiling, I'm just going to cut this spinach, and I'm going to boil them first. So it doesn't matter the size, but so long as you reduce their sizes so that they can boil well. So I'd already washed my spinach. So remember, guys, you wash the spinach before you cut them. And for this spinach, what we are going to do is just to blanch them. We are not really going to boil them to get brown, because that color is what we really need in this mokimo. So for those who are not coming in from Kenya, mokimo is a recipe, a Kenyan recipe, whereby we cook it using sweet potatoes and some green maize, and you can as well use it instead of ugali. Another thing in this channel, when I was doing the introduction part of it, I explained to you that we have some communion. Like in Kenya, we have different communities with their traditional foods. So in Kenya, this kind of recipe is mainly liked by people from central part of Kenya, and this is their main staple food. So what I'm going to do with this, I'll put it in a pan just to boil. So guys, keep tuned. So here I have my potatoes, which are boiling, and here I have my spinach. So keep tuned, guys. To check on my still boiling, is still cooking, and my Spinach is done. It's done, and now I'm just going to take it out. So keep tuned, guys. I'm going to blend this. So this is just enough. So I'll keep it aside, guys. Back to my Mukimo. It's almost, but meanwhile, let me just organize my meat, my beef. So I've just lit my pan. I'll just place my beef. To make a very nice gravy beef, make sure you boil it with some salt, so that while it's boiling, the salt can get in well there. And then you should also just have some raw red onions, and then you should also boil it with some spices. Add some spices. This is coriander, this is paprika, and this is curry powder. So this spices, all this will make you have a very nice broth. So mix up all the ingredients first, and then just cover it and let it boil. Don't add any water at the moment. Let it boil with the water that you washed it with. So just cover it and let it cook. It is done, guys, and it is now soft. So I'm just going to are gone. Mm-hmm. 15 days. I'll place a pan. I'm going to fry some red onions. So I'll start by adding some vegetable oil. Mm-hmm. I'll just place some oil to cook, and I'm going to add these onions. I'll brown my onions for the Mukimo. So meanwhile, when my onions are still cooking, I'll go ahead and smash my Mukimo. Just 15. So I'll make sure I mix everything well. Now I'm going to add in my green spinach to it. So keep tuned. Remember this. So you don't add it at once, bit by bit. You remove everything. It looks so nice and so tasty when it is green. So this. now, this is where I'm supposed to bring my onions now. So come with me. So look at my onions. Make sure that they are brown. So from here now, I will now add everything in here. Yes, it has a very nice aroma. So now we do the mix well now. Give it a good mix. Remember we had some salt, so you have to make sure that the salt is enough of it. I'll add just a little bit. Now it's done and it's doing well. So guys, there are two ways of making beef stew. I can as well add everything in here while it's cooking, or I can do it separately. Now, because I want a very very thick gravy, I'm not going to add everything in here. I'm going to make a gravy out here first before we do this. So meanwhile, I'll let it boil so that it can be soft. I'll go ahead making the gravy. So keep tuned. Start by adding some vegetable oil to my pan. So I let this oil cook. Then next I'll add my red onions. I'll not put so much onions because I already have some onions. By the way, what makes a good gravy is onions. So I'll brown it first. So as my onions are withered, what next is just to add some ginger and garlic to it. I will add some tomatoes as well. And I will let my tomatoes cook. Meanwhile, I just take it back to my Mukimo and serve it now. So it is best served when it is hot. Best served when it is hot and you can really enjoy it. Yes, it has a very, very nice aroma. So this is the Mukimo itself. So we can just going to add some stew to it, but meanwhile you can see it. Very, very nice. Very, very tasty. So this is the so-called Mukimo Kenyan recipe. So keep tuned and wait for more. Make sure. So it's either you crack the onions, the tomatoes, sorry, or you make them light. But there's the advantage of doing tomatoes when they are live like this goes on there. I'm just going to add my tomato paste. 2 tablespoons. I can add some little salt before I put on spices. The reason why I put spices at the last minute is because they stick, they tend to stick. So let everything be there. But remember we had some salt when we were boiling the beef. So if you want to do it tender meat, let's boil it first. Now after this we are going to add in some spices. Okay? Not so much because remember the broth also has to taste. And finally powdered coriander. Give everything a good mix. And now we can add in our beef. So when you're taking mukimo, you don't need a very, very dilute. You need a heavy gravy because you're now like it is dry in other words. So you need a very, very good gravy. So I'll just add a little water, just a little. Then I'll cover it for about 15 minutes and it will be done. It is done, guys. You can see it is well done. And now I'm just going to serve my fish. This is the Mukimo, the Kenyan Mukimo, served with the beef stew. So guys, you can see how it is, how they look. So if you wish, you can add some Kenyan kachumbari to it. It will give it another different taste of altogether. So it's so nice. So let me just have a bite. So this is how we take Mukimo. You scoop and then with some little stew. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. So guys, thank you so much. Please view this video until the end. Make sure you try this Kenyan recipe. Share it out. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Let's meet on another video. Bye bye.